So what are you doing today? I'm going to be doing some knit and crochet. Hi everyone, I'm Catherine. Welcome to Gracie Designs. So if you're like me and you love to knit or crochet, or knit and crochet, then you have more than one project you're working on. Today I'm going to show you some of my projects. I have two that I've designed myself. I have this crocheted hat, which this pattern is already on my website, graciedesigns.com. So I'm working on this crocheted hat, and also working on writing down the pattern for this booty that will also be on my website as soon as I get that completed. And whenever I put patterns on my website, they're free for you to download. I'm also crocheting squares out of cotton. I wanted to try this yarn, and I thought it might be nice to make a little shell for the summer. We'll see how that turns out. I just started that. And I'm also crocheting a jacket. This is going to consist of about 46, 48 squares, and I'm hoping to line the jacket when it's finished, and we'll see how that turns out. I would like to finish it for the fall, so I'm working on that. And then, of course, my love for knitting. I have a couple of projects I'm working on here. I have a bulky cardigan I'm working on, and I'm doing it in stripes because I'm trying to use up some of the bulky yarn that I have left over from making other projects. We'll see how that turns out. And I'm also knitting a pullover sweater, and I just learned this. You know, there's always room to learn in crafting, knitting, crocheting, and I didn't know I could do this. All these years I've been knitting fronts and backs and sewing them together, and I just learned that you can knit the front and back in the round. And I'm very excited for this sweater. All I'll have to do after I get the front and back done is make the sleeves, and then I'll have to connect those. But it can be difficult to keep track of your knitting, especially if you're knitting stripes and you want to make sure the front is the same, or if you put your work away for a while and then you come back to it. So I designed a row counter for knitting. I can keep track of my stripes, my colors, my rows. Even if I've stepped away for a little while from my project, I can always go back because it's all here on my row counter sheets. I do have a pattern on my website for a hat with the row counter sheet included. These will be available on my website as well to download for free. So these are a few of the projects that I'm working on right now. I would love to hear about what you're working on. Do you love to knit? Do you love to crochet? Do you love to do both? Comment below if you have any questions about what I'm making. I'll try to answer them as quickly as possible. I usually try to answer within 24 hours. And I also have a Facebook page. If you, I'm going to create a post there so you can post pictures if you like of what you're working on. I would love to see your projects. Go to my YouTube main page, and there are all the links to my social media, my Etsy, and my website. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. See you next time on Gracie Designs.